All right, so the coin we're covering today is Rarible or the RARI token, which had some bullish news come out today that Coinbase's wallet will be making Rarible and OpenSea NFT offers viewable on the Coinbase wallet extension, which is pretty cool. So now you can check your NFT offers from Rarible and accept or refuse those offers directly in Coinbase's wallet without leaving the browser. And the market certainly like this news. Rarible is up about 14% right now. It was up as high as 40% earlier, but it's come back down to $3.58 at the time of this recording. And somehow Rarible's market cap is still just $32 million, fully diluted, which is the most important, is also only 89 billion, not even over $100 million in fully diluted market cap for Rarible. And now is Rarible the be all end all NFT platform that's going to eat OpenSea's lunch? Probably not. But in my opinion, not financial advice. It's at least worth more than $31 million in market cap, I would bet. It's barely inside the top 500 right now, currently sitting in the 485th spot on CMC, even after this good news and this, slight pump. And they've made a lot of great changes in the past year that NFT artists really dig. They're very creator focused. Now, Coinbase Ventures is an investor, so that might have something to do with why they singled out Rarible as the other NFT platform they would integrate into the Coinbase wallet alongside OpenSea. Rarible's investors also include Venrock, which is the investment arm for the Rockefeller family, Coin Fund, and a few others invested in a round in 2021. They raised about $14.2 million in that round. And I would bet the valuation is pretty close or even probably underwater from where they got in right now. So obviously not financial advice, but if you're buying Rarible today, not telling you to do that, but if you are, you're probably buying in. Your token's cheaper than the Rockefellers did. So fun fact there. But what's interesting is that Rarible changed the weekly RARI token distribution to its collectors and artists back in January through a DAO vote, which was a great and very much needed tokenomics change, since most of the people who receive those rewards would just immediately dump them onto the market because they really didn't care about the RARI token and the market cap and the price action. So that was obviously not great for tokenomics, not great for the price. And since they've made that change, as we all know, the overall crypto market has absolutely tanked. But Rarible has been, up until that vote in January, they've been getting completely destroyed by that weekly reward system. They went from $45 down to roughly $10 in the span of maybe like 6 months, and were very much beaten down more than even the rest of the market. And then since that time, it's gone from 10 to where it is now in the $3 to $4 range. So certainly not as destroyed as a lot of the other kind of altcoins, especially that are in the top, not even in the top 400. So I think it's very bullish that even with this small bit of good news that isn't even being picked up by any of the big outlets, I think there's only like maybe one or two very small publications even talking about it, and maybe some little news on Twitter, but really just from Rarible's own Twitter. I think Rarible, now that we don't have that ongoing weekly dump of collectors and artists just dumping on our heads, I think that's very bullish for the price action going forward, especially if the market, and I do think the market is correcting and is on the way back up. So I think a token like Rarible with such a small market cap, such a big brand recognition in the crypto space, and utilized very very much. And I think the changes they're making. I'm not an NFT person, but friends of mine who list their NFTs on Rarible like the experience a lot more than they do on OpenSea. OpenSea obviously is the 800-pound gorilla, but I think they're making these changes for creators and to benefit creators, and create tools and products that creators have really really wanted from OpenSea and others for a very long time. So yeah, very bullish on Rarible. I mean, I don't think it's going to be the next big. I mean, I think it is going to be a great NFT platform, but it doesn't have to completely take over the world, because even if it just 3x's from here, you're still not even going to have a market cap of over $100 million. So I think your chances of 3xing in the next couple of weeks or a couple months are much greater than you're going to have with a project that has a much higher valuation. Obviously, pretty obvious. But anyway, yeah, Rarible, kind of one of those low cap gems that for whatever reason is low cap. I don't think it should be anywhere near as low cap as it is. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Rari. If you're holding it, if you are, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. If you guys can hit the like on coin or on YouTube, that always helps. Any little bit helps. If you can leave me a good review on Spotify or iTunes, that's always awesome too. But yeah, shoot a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Rari, about its future ahead, and this news. But yeah, that's the daily DCA. Full disclosure, not actually DCAing into Rarible because I bought way too much Rari when the token or when the market dumped a few weeks ago. So definitely have a big enough bag of Rarible for the time being. But a big fan of the project, big fan of the platform, and so we'll see where it goes from here. But anyway, everyone have a good weekend. Completely babbling at this point, and I missed my 5 minutes. We're at 6 minutes. I'm going to hit stop recording and leave you guys alone. We'll be back tomorrow with another coin analysis for you. Oh yeah, and go get the BlockFi card. Link down below. Use that link. You get up to 3.5% back in Bitcoin for every purchase. Love it. Use it. See ya.